Welcome back to another first impression, this time for the anime. Botan Kamiina fully blossoms when drunk. Synopsis on any list. New university life, new dorm mates, and a whole new world of drinks. Botan Kamiina takes her first sip of alcohol after spotting the quiet dorm leader Ibuki Tonami, enjoying a highball alone. From choju to whiskey, Botan shares the joy of drinking with friends, while Ibuki slowly learns that some pleasures are better when shared. This show feels a little bit like a slice of life. We have our main character, Botan Kamiina, who is the pink-haired girl, and she is she's starting university and is joining this dorm. And in this dorm we have all these characters. You see a bunch of them over here. The one that is named Ibuki is the one on the middle right, who has a little bit of a problem. She has some bad experiences drinking with company, so that is why she likes to spend her drinking time alone. Now, Botan, our main character, she never drank before, and this is her start, essentially. Now, we just follow Botan on her journey in university life, getting to know these new characters, these new friends, potentially the dorm mates. Enjoying a couple drinks, we learn a little bit about those as well. And getting closer to these other characters. There's also romance involved. It is very Yuri heavy, in the sense that Botan, whenever she drinks, she gets a little tipsy and a little bit flirty. Now, it's a first for me, where I am unsure if this is one of those shows where relationships just naturally form, or if it is one where nothing is going to happen, like Yuri bait. I'm unsure at the moment, because there's naturally some connections between Botan and Ibuki. There's also some of the other characters and their relationship with one another, with Botan and with Ibuki, and it's very hard for me to pinpoint. Normally it is very easy to spot. Shows are pretty open or pretty blunt about, oh, they're going to be in a relationship, they like each other. Here we are not going to have any relationship. We have the whole, oh, I don't want to say anything because I'm scared. In this show, it is very hard for me to be like, yep, there's going to be stuff, or no. It is rare. So if you look for Yuri romance, you may find it here or may not. I can't tell you, quite honestly. The first 4 episodes, there is some part where I'm like, okay, definitely there's some stuff going on here. And then the episodes go, I'm like, is there stuff now or not? I'm just not experienced enough in this, I guess. Apart from that, we get to see them enjoy some nice drinks. We get to learn a little bit about drinks. I do love learning. And then we also have the animation. Now, episode 3 took me for a little bit of a loop. Now, I don't know what is going on. I heard there is some, you have some different directors for episodes, and they are just, I assume they're free to do what they want. It just was a pretty big difference to the other episodes that I have seen yet. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. It is its own thing. I'm specifically talking about episode 3 here. It is its own style, and I would have liked if you do something like that, because it is so much different to the other 3 episodes I have seen, that maybe do some mix and match. Have like half an episode the quote-unquote typical style, and then have like half the episode with this style. Because again, I do feel like there's definitely a place for this, and again, it's not off-putting for me. It was just a pretty big switch. Other than that, especially, I can only tell you about episode 4, because my memory is not that good. I'm not writing down stuff. I'm just too lazy. There were some really beautiful scenes, some really beautiful animation, a lot of detail in some of them. I really enjoy the style. The characters all have their own fashion, and fashion changes. It's not really a point of the show. It's not that they focus on it. It just came to me as I was watching the show that, hey, they have a lot of different styles going on, different clothing, different combinations, which I appreciate, because I'm so used to characters just having like 1 or maybe 2 outfits they wear over and over and over again. I mean, granted, a lot of anime is in some uniform part of life where you have to wear the same uniform, so you save on fashion and having people look different and have different ideas of what outfits they could wear. So I do appreciate that. This episode was something that just got into my focus. One of the scenes specifically where we saw Ibuki drinking looked really good. I really liked that scene. There were a lot of other scenes that also looked very nice. I really enjoy the show. I probably should start those with what I think about the show. I really like it. I don't know if there is going to be relationships going on, if there's like, because Botan is so flirty, it may be that she is spreading out her feelers, but at this point I don't know. I just really like the atmosphere, them going on these, not really adventures, but, you know, living their life. We see them going to places, enjoying their time there. We get to see the relationships between the characters. There's quite a bit going on. However, none of it feels overly dramatic, overly fake, just to have, you know, in some shows you have like drama for drama's sake because people don't talk or they hear something and stuff like that. I don't have that here. I feel like this is very organic, just normal relationships being on display here. I like the animation, I like the art style. I really enjoyed those 4 episodes at this point. Definitely looking forward for more. Let's see, AniList has it at 77%. My anime list at 7.65. That's a really good rating, regardless of what I'm saying. I would give the first 4 episodes, because I really like the show. I don't know why exactly. It just has something that resonates with me. I would give it a 9 out of 10. I would definitely recommend giving it a shot. Maybe you enjoy it as much as I do.